So I'm just going to talk for a minute about jealousy in marriage. I recently heard someone say that it was good to have a healthy level of jealousy in marriage, and I don't think that I really agree, and I'll share why. So just in my opinion, you may not agree. I think that jealousy, if you're regularly feeling jealous in your marriage, it's probably a good indication that something's not quite right. And so as I thought about that, I kind of came up with two different things that could be going on if you're feeling that way. So the first thing is you might be dealing with an internal issue. So that could be due to past painful experiences that have not been healed and resolved. If you had, if you've dealt with any kind of infidelity in your life, whether it's your parents, a past relationship where there was infidelity and you haven't really healed, that could be contributing to those feelings of jealousy. Additionally, maybe you felt kind of rejected as a kid, like you never measured up. You were jealous of your siblings, of friends, things like that. Maybe you're really insecure. So you see your spouse talking to someone else, that feeling comes up for you because you're getting triggered by this past stuff. The second thing is there could just be some suspicious or inappropriate behavior going on the part of your spouse. So maybe it's not an internal issue. Of course, both could be going on, but let's just say it's not an issue with you. There's just some inappropriate behavior going on. Maybe your spouse just spends more time with friends than with you, or talks to their mom instead of you about everything. It makes sense to feel kind of jealous about that. Maybe, going a step further, you feel like they're getting a little too close to a coworker, or you found some suspicious text messages or whatever, and that's bringing those feelings on. So what do you do? Well, in the first case, it's obviously good to be self-aware, to look at yourself. Have you had any of those past experiences? Is there any insecurity? Is it an internal issue? And then just start exploring that. Deal with yourself, okay? If you need additional help, go talk to somebody about it. Of course, I also recommend you share this with your spouse. Just let them know, hey, I've been feeling this way, and I think it's because, XYZ. Just share what you discovered, what you found out. You'll find that even just sharing about it can lift a lot of that off of you. And then if it's due to the second thing that I mentioned, the inappropriate behavior, number one thing is you got to confront it. It's not easy, it's not fun, but it has to happen. So just talk to your spouse, let them know that the behaviors are not okay with you. Depending on how they respond, you might need some extra help. If they respond defensively or they deny things and you have some proof that there's some inappropriate behavior, you're going to want to get some additional help with that. Maybe there's an explanation. So it seemed like there was some inappropriate behavior, but there's an explanation, whatever. Final thing to point out, if you need extra help with those past experiences as a trauma therapist, I strongly recommend two things that I utilize that I recommend are accelerated resolution therapy and brain spotting. Both of these techniques are evidence-based and can bring incredible healing and change for you. So, and rapidly too. It's really remarkable. And then just go talk to someone, talk to your spouse, go to a mentor. You got to deal with this stuff. Do not ignore it, do not avoid it. So in closing, my personal opinion, and I would say professional opinion as well, is that regular jealousy in your marriage is not a good thing. So it's definitely something you want to look into.